ഇല്ല കാരണം പോകുന്നവരുണ്ടാവും ഈ ഫീൽഡിൽ പോകുന്നില്ല ഒന്നും ചെയ്യില്ല ഇവരെങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യാ വെച്ചാല് സോറി
ಇದೆ ಓಪನ್ ಜೂಮ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ನ ಹುಡುಗರು 9
Jinu Joy, thank you for joining. Minakshi, thank you again. We know we had met you last time also, and thank you again for joining. Nelson, uh, Nelson, thank you for joining. Can I have a brief intro about you, Nelson? You're from which location? Okay, we have OC. Thank you for joining. Ranjit sir, thank you so much for joining. And no, we will be starting in next couple of minutes. Yeah, Rob Ashley. Yeah, we met you today. We have we had a discussion. We started our discussion. Thank you for joining today's webinar. I'm sure this will be a basic intro about our fintech solution and what the inquiry that you've brought in. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks.
Yamota, thank you. We have someone from Galaxy Tab. May I know who is it? Kelvin, thank you. Thank you for joining, Kelvin.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Just give us a couple of minutes. We'll be starting the webinar. Just 1 or 2 minutes for now. We have user called Olokumbi. Yeah, can I have a brief intro about you? Because no, I'm seeing you for the first time.
Hello, everyone. My
Yeah,
name
hello.
is Laon Mohali Francis Makwele from Lusaka, Zambia. I'm joining in for the first time.
That's great. That's great. Okay. Shubham, thank you for joining, Shubham. Sudhir Nair,
welcome.
Thank you. Nixon?
Good day. How
Hi,
are you
Nixon.
doing?
Good,
Hi,
good.
hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
And you're from which location? Can I have a brief intro about you?
I'm actually a CEO of my own company, Defcon Data IT in Namibia.
Okay.
And I was invited by Praveen just to attend the core banking solutions webinar
That's great.
today.
That's great. Yeah. Okay, that's great. So we'll be just starting the webinar in a couple of minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are we gonna have a video, or is it just gonna be someone talking?
It'll be both. We'll have a demo also. We'll be taking you through product details and descriptions, and then
Oh.
we'll also share you the presentation.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So should I switch off my audio or?
Yeah, anything is fine. No problem.
Okay. Okay.
Sini, we are good to start, I guess.
Yes, Reshma, we'll start. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you who joined here. I'm Cindy Thomas, and I'm here to welcome each and every one of you to this wonderful session with safety. We have been doing this series for almost it's really more than it's almost becoming 1 year, and we are quite excited about it. And I actually, when I was going through certain things regarding today's sessions, one particular quote really struck me, and I could relate, I could connect with that particular quote with what we do here. This is made by Elon Musk. Hi, I hope all of you know about him. He is the CEO of Tesla Motors, African American entrepreneur, businessman, one of the richest people in the world. He's into many things, and above all, he's a great influencer as well. So the quote goes like this: I think it's very important to have a feedback loop where you're constantly thinking about what you have done and how you could be doing it better. It's like every now and then we'll have to it's something into we have to look into what we have been doing and how well it can be done, and this and your each of your participation, each of your contribution in various forms, it is either a question, it's either a suggestion or a feedback. Where we do brainstorming, it's always a two-way learning process, and we find it quite advantageous, we find it brilliant when we do these sessions. So gratitude to all of you who have been joining us. And today, again, we have new participants. We're quite excited about it. Welcome all of you to the SAVES webinar series. And today we are going to deal with something, that we have been doing for a very long time. And we have understood the significance and relevance of the digital solution, especially to 2020. Is been regarded as a landmark year for various things. It's not just about the pandemic COVID-19, but it indeed triggered the use or the need of a digital solution where people could not move outside, even to a branch or to an ATM machine, but they had to, or they didn't have any other option but to choose an online solution. So I think that indeed created a lot of opportunities for people who are in the IT industry. And we find out that there are much more to be explored and understood about the latest opportunities in the particular sector. So we will be discussing about safe and smart core banking and fintech solutions, which is for banking, non-banking financial companies, microfinance, and Nidhi. In today's session, we have with us our dearest MD, Mr. Praveen sir, who has been the backbone of our organization, who actually it is completely his ideas, his inspiration that have made all of us successful. And we have with us, welcome to the session, sir. I hope you're there. I am not very sure, like he has been traveling to Trishur, so I hope he will be joining us very soon. We have with us Mr. Sinoj Ayers, Director Enterprise Solutions, who have been a part of more than 500 plus implementations. He has gained very deep knowledge in banking solutions and have an advantage of multiple levels of exposure, which he has utilized in transforming various banks from the old school based banking to the fintech solutions. Welcome to the session, Mr. Sinoj.
Thank you, Sini.
And we have with us Mr. Balkrishnan Tharoor. He is the operations manager at our organization, who even comes with more than 15 years of experience in various industries, and he has been guiding us properly on the system implementation. He will be taking us onto the practical and the technological aspects of using this solution. Welcome to the session, Balakrishnan.
Thank you, Sini.
So once again, welcome all of you, all the participants. Thank you for joining us. And I think I request Sino to take over the session. Thank you.
Thank you, Sini. Thank you for the introduction. And hello and welcome, everyone. So today we will have an overview of the solutions like our core banking and our fintech solutions. So as a start, I will just take you to the presentation. So talking about the company Safe Software Integrated Solutions, we have got about 850 plus enterprises client in our solution list, and we deal with multiple solutions like into e-governance, e-procurement, core banking, core insurance, web and mobile app development, IoT, AI, and cloud and cybersecurity, which comes in the top list. And we deal with multiple industries also, like into BFSI sector, health, real estate, digital banking, manufacturing, agriculture, hospitality, FMCGs, etc. And talking about a core banking suite, like this is the overview of our core banking suite, and on towards the left hand side you can see the modules what is associated with the solutions, like the customer shares, deposit, and the branch level as well as head office level and reports modules integrated as a primary level. And it has got the operational channels also integrated, like into loan originating system, HRMS, that is human resource management, customer relationship model, and document management system, legal recovery, etc. The other channels are like the regulatory channels, wherein the asset liability management, the anti-money laundering, and such kind of solutions are integrated. And coming to the MIS channel, that we have got the MIS, the business intelligence, like day and MIS, such kind of reports, and the analytics solutions, what has been integrated inside. And coming to the delivery channels, so omni-channel, we have got a wide range of omni-channels, starting from a WhatsApp banking, social media banking, ATM kiosks, spam tech, net banking, voice banking, agency, wallet banking, etc. A few of the delivery channels we have. And the major advantage of the solution what we're proposing here or presenting here is like each and everything can be the solution can work as a single module as well as an integrated solution also. Like if you want to have an omni channel to be integrated with a solution what you're currently running, we can help you with that. So that is the advantage of solution, kind of solution what we use to deliver. And coming to the type of banks what we deal with, we used to deal with the commercial banks, cooperative banks, private banks, village banks, and NBFCs, that is non-banking finance companies, and microcredit organizations, microfinance institutes, SACCOs, agriculture, and all type of financial institutions we deal with. And coming to the modules, basic modules of the core banking solutions, we have got the customer information which can be stored inside the system completely. Deposits can be created and can be managed. Loans can be created and be managed. Collections and clearance can be done inside the system itself. Remittance can be marked. Budget planning can be done. Inventory management can be done. Let it be the printed accessories, stationaries, etc. And general ledgers, foreign exchange management is a fixed asset management, Swift and cash management is all this comes as a module inside the solution. And coming to the operational channels, we have got platforms like loan originating system. That's a platform is there, and mobile apps are there for the sales team as well as the customers for the loan originating. Delinquency, that is NPA and overdue management is there. Card management is there, wherein you can issue the cards. Forex and treasury management is there. Fixed asset management. CRMs are there, which has got specifically integrated for banking operations. Legal recovery managements are there. Document management systems are which can take care of the entire document management as well as of the documents. Are there. Excuse me. Okay. And again, human resource management system is there, which is developed to keeping the banking or the financial platform completely into account. And coming to the delivery channels, as I told you, like we can have the solution individually or we can get it integrated with any third-party banking solutions also, so that we can deliver ATMs, kiosks, POS, that's a point of sale systems, social media banking like WhatsApp banking and Facebook banking can be integrated. Mobile banking can be developed and integrated. Internet banking can be developed. And USSD banking, this is for the places where the lesser mobile coverage is available. You can use a banking using the USSD codes itself. And IVR and SMS banking is available. Voice banking is there. We have integrated our systems to that voice systems, prominent voice systems like Alexa and Google Assistant. Agency banking is available, as well as wallet banking and utility bill payments are there. Wallet banking and utility bill payment can be customized as per the zones wherein the solution is implemented. And coming to the regulatory channel, we have got the system integrated with the asset liability management for the banks, development and action plans so that business intelligences, their predictions can be done. Anti-money laundering can be is already also integrated, and audit and inspection is also integrated in system. Like you shouldn't use any third-party solution for an audit or inspection to be conducted. That can be done inside the solution itself. And credit bureau integration is there for as far as India is concerned. If you want a CIBIL score to be integrated or to be checked automatically, we can get it integrated to our solution. And coming to the MIS channels, like for the management information, we got performance management system, fund management is there, and business intelligence is there for again the predictions and the business growth and approaches, ratio analysis for the analytics of the business, how it is growing and things like that, and MIS and decision support system, which is already integrated with the system. And coming to the safe and smart solution overview, Sinoj,
Yeah.
I
Please.
recommend you to take over from here.
Please. Yeah.
Thank you, Sinoj.
I hope I am audible, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So first we will go through our safe and smart mobile or internet banking. So this is a facility which we can use any level of banking facilities through different channels like mobile or internet. Okay. So the major things which can be done. Can you go to the next slide, please? Yeah. So these are the major features which are associated with internet banking. They can view their account details. They can even they can go for an account opening, or they can go for repayments. They can view their personal ledger. They can download the statements, and it can be easily integrated with any CBS, as mentioned by Balakrishnan. Each and every module can be implemented as a separate module, or if you want to integrate, if you want to implement the entire solutions, that also possible. So it can be integrated with any CBS, and we support fund transfers. And through that internet banking, they can go for checkbook request or ATM card request or credit card request, kind of utility services also you can integrate with our system. And they can go for registration process of omni channels like ATM or a WhatsApp banking, or that kind of registrations also they can do through this internet banking facility. And we can go for the utility payments also. Utility payments in the sense we can go for different kind of payments like electricity bill payment, water payment, that kind of utility payments also you can integrate with our online banking facilities. And it supports multi-language support. So according to the customer requirements, we can use their regional language also. And also it supports multi-currency also. So if the bank is having multiple currency accounts, then it can support those currencies also. And when coming to the mobile banking, almost all the features which are connected, which we discussed on internet banking, can be done through the mobile banking. And it's a highly secured application where the entire banking can be done through a mobile. So when currently everybody is saying about social media banking, so we can do the banking through social media like WhatsApp, Facebook, kind of messaging activities and messaging applications. So currently we have implemented the social media banking through WhatsApp, Facebook chat, and different other chatbots also. And even you can integrate this social media banking with any type of chatbots who provides that facility. So whatever the features which we have seen in mobile banking as well as internet banking can be done through this social media banking also. Begin next. So through this WhatsApp banking, you can view the account details. You can go for repayments or a fund transfer kind of activities. Also, you can be done through the WhatsApp chat options, and you can download the personal details. It can be integrated with any CVS as mentioned in the mobile banking, and it supports fund transfers and then all sort of utility activities like checkbook request, ATM, credit card request kind of things. Also, you can do through this one, and registration and management of omni channels like ATM card settings or request for an ATM, that kind of thing. Also, it supports, and it supports the regional language, so customers can choose which language they want to see. So it supports almost all languages also. Now we have introduced few more features in WhatsApp, like account opening. That means customer onboarding and account opening can be done through the WhatsApp services itself. WhatsApp, no, I won't say WhatsApp, social media banking. Through that social media banking, we can go for customer onboarding as well as loan processing. So those things we have integrated in the WhatsApp banking thing. So now we will look into the loan originating system. So using our loan originating system, we can go for the customer can log into that portal and they can apply for the loan, and the entire loan approval workflow can be automated using this system, and it can be integrated with any LMS or a CBS. That means any core system, it can integrate with any core system, and the customers can look into their application status at any point of time, and the entire approval mechanism can be implemented. So we can set the approval mechanism for each and every loan according to their workflow, and it supports repayment of loans. So the customers can log into the portal and they can do the entire transactions. So that comes under the loan originating system. And now we will go to the Safe and Smart AML. So currently on a compliance part, it is an important module. So it supports KYC, profiling, watch list maintenance, benchmarking of transactions, transaction risk measurement. So we can set different conditions for all these things. We can have that workflow and case management, and we can restrict the access by user level or branch level. So that sort of access also we can provide. Next. And we support eKYC, so we can authenticate. Say for in India and all, we have a centralized KYC information, so we can go for this eKYC kind of applications. So this is a national ID verification kind of system. So that facility we have already integrated with our system. Okay, next. And we support open API banking, so it can be integrated with any other products. And for example, nowadays everything is happening. The banking is happening through different other channels like online payments or purchasing of goods through e-commerce. So there also the banking happening. So everything is happening through API. So we support our open API banking concepts so that any third-party applications can be integrated with our CBS. So while implementing our CBS, the customers will get an opportunity to integrate with different other channels also. So through that they can sell their products. Okay, next. And SMS banking, whatever the transactions or whatever the things which we have seen in the WhatsApp banking, we can do the entire thing through the SMS banking also. But there are some limitations that if they want to download any statements and all through SMS, it may not be possible. But they can view they can look into the last 3 transaction kind of things also. Those things we can implement. So we have an SMS banking module where we can do the different type of transactions through that also. Next. And we have an entire USSD banking, and the USSD banking really helps the banks to implement what we call remote banking, or the customers can transact the banking operations where they don't have that internet or data access. So using this USSD, they can do a lot of activities, like they can view the balance, or even they can go for a fund transfer kind of activities also. They can do that. So we have implemented this solution only in different African areas where they have they have a limited access to the data. So we have provided this solution, and this solution can be implemented not only for a banking kind of thing. The financial transactions. It can be used for any type of transactions or any information sharing through USSD. So next. We have the entire agent banking, which enables the bank to deploy. Actually, whatever the transactions which a customer can do on a branch banking, the same facility we can provide through agents to the customers. So here the banks, it is just like a bank is directly going to the customer place and doing the entire transaction. So whatever the transactions the customer can do from a counter or a branch, that can be, we can facilitate those services at their doorstep also. So that's the safe and smart agent banking. So it comes up with different applications and mobile app where the agents can do entire transactions. Next. So these are the major features which are connected with the agent banking. So it helps for customer onboarding, deposit account opening, deposit withdrawal, as well as cash deposit, as well as withdrawal facility, loan application collection, loan disbursement, remittances, and we can go for utility payments like merchant payments kind of things also. We can provide through the agent banking services. We can provide interbank transfers also. We can provide through agent banking. So these are the major services, but not limited to these things. These are the major features which we can provide. Okay. Next. And we have a digital wallet payment mechanism also, where they can introduce their own wallet and they can integrate with the different customers, merchants, and mailers, where they can do the entire wallet kind of activities also we can support. Okay, next. And on digital wallet and payment features, we can provide. This will give give the customers we can provide gateway to digital cashless payment via different UPS kind of thing, and we can provide a self-care portal where they can access the details of wallet through WhatsApp or a mobile or a USSD kind of thing, and it can handle a large traffic. The benefit of a digital wallet and payment system is it can handle a large traffic with the downtime, and we support multiple wallet profiles with subscriber transfer kind of things also we can provide, and we can set different business rules for different subscriber categories. For example, if you want to give some features to a particular group of customers, then we can provide that also, and we can go for a loyalty and reward kind of programs also, where the points can be accumulated in the wallet. That kind of operations also we can provide through this wallet system. And with this digital wallet and payment system, we can go for value-added services like bill payment or a multi-currency remittances or offers or promotions. Whatever the things you want to give through a wallet, we can provide with our wallet services. The only thing is they must have a wallet license kind of things must be there. Yeah. Okay. Next. And we have an exclusive delinquency management app where we can track the entire life cycle of a loan, the delinquency thing. So in this delinquency management, there is a mobile app where we can assign the agents with the area or location or whatever the criteria you want. You can give that criteria. Based on that in that mobile app, it will list out all the loans which needs to be collected or which needs to be which we need to give a special attention. So that area location wise loan details they can view through the mobile app, and they can view the loan details, which includes their liability thing and whatever the collection amount needs to be collected, and from where from which date it is overdue. That sort of information they can view through the mobile app itself, and based on that that agent or a field officer or whoever going for the collection mechanism, they can locate the they can go to the customer place and they can communicate with the customer, and it comes up with a geolocation tagging facility so that it will take you to the customer place directly if we capture the geolocation of that particular customer place earlier, then it will take you directly to the customer place, and we can identify for the collection mechanism. It will help them a lot. And it comes up with the collection management where they can directly collect the money from the customer at the same time of whenever they reaches the, if the customer is ready to pay the money, then they can collect collect the money using our collection management system, where the application helps them to collect the money in cash or in other digital formats also. That means if they want to pay through a card or something like that, then they can pay the money through that also. And we have an agent management which is associated with the collection mechanism or delinquency management, where we can define agents and we can assign whichever the loans they want to. For example, for this particular area, we might be assigning some agents, and that agents on their agent's mobile, that area loans will be visible, and they can go to the customer place and they collect their whatever the communication they have done with the customer can be recorded in the application itself, and they can collect the details of repayment. That means if whenever an agent goes to the collection agent goes to the customer place, and the customer might be giving some commitments, like they might be paying the money on next 12th of April, or if such commitments might be received. So the collection agents can record those commitments, and they can make a follow-up on those commitments. Make the commitments, and it also helps you to generate letters or whatever the notification mechanisms they want to generate. That can also be set according to our requirements. That entire delinquency management, that is from the starting of loan collection till the cash receiving or the payment receiving thing, the entire things can be tracked. And using our delinquency management, we can measure the efficiency of agents, efficiency of entire system, and we can set the targets. So it helps. We have a different letter generation module also, where the system will automatically generate those letters according to the workflow settings which we have made. So those things comes under this delinquency management, and it has a good follow-up management, and it gives you the entire NPA management, like and it can generate the entire NPA related reports, like aging report or once NPA report, or that kind of reports also the system is able to generate. Okay. Yeah. Then we have a safe and smart asset liability management module, where we can it helps you to it helps the organizations to identify the mismatches which might be happening in the inflow and outflow. So we can in this case, for example, we can create different buckets where they can look into in each bucket what is a mismatch. If there is any mismatch, then they can come up with different kind of mechanisms to overcome those things. So we can define the buckets, we can go for we can take the reports at any point of time, then the system will show you what is a mismatch, whether it's a positive or a negative thing. If it is positive, then we might have we have to identify some mechanisms to to issue the loans, or go for some other mechanisms. And if it is negative, then we might have find some solutions to generate some funds. So those reports can be the system will give you the alerts on that. It can be based on the loan as well as the interest sensitive reports also. It will generate, as well as the forex kind of thing also. It will it can generate. Okay, on next. And we have a safe and smart audit management system, where the entire audit can be configured in the system. We can schedule the audits, and the entire audit can be done through the system, where the audit management team can define what type of audit has to be conducted, what are the things to be audited at the time of audit, and whom should be whom should audit, and what are the documents to be collected at the time of audit. All those things can be configured in the audit configuration module, and the audit schedule can be defined from the audit supervisor and itself, and they can schedule in each and every member's audit and in which branch, whom should audit, when should audit. Those things can be scheduled, and on that particular date, that using that audit login, they can log into the system and they can check whatever the things needs to be audited will be listed there, and they can audit those things. And even in the middle of audits, if the auditor is having any doubts on the audit part, then they can anchor with the supervisor or whoever they wants to make a clarification. They can take the clarification through that system, using the system itself. They can make the clarity on that. And if there is any requirement of re-audit kind of thing, then that is also possible through the system. So the previous audit will be listed in the system, and they can verify whether whatever the non-conformities which is identified in the previous audit has been completed or not. That sort of things also they can verify in the re-audit time. And the system can generate the audit report, the entire audit report. At the end of the audit, they can generate the audit report. And the audit report, while generating the audit report, if you want to see what are the worksheets or whatever the communications happen between the auditors also can be taken. That means we can take the audit report, or we can take the worksheet report also along with the audit report. And as we mentioned, it can be integrated with the CBS. Why we said it can be integrated with the CBS means when we go for a account-wise audit, then we need to take data from the CBS directly. So we have an option for integration. We have an option to integrate the same with the core system, where the system will automatically fetch the data from the core system and it will list out those details. And we can set different conditions for the auditors, like on the audit, they have to verify at least 100 loans. 100 loans. Out of that, it must be there must be a high value loans of if it is a loan of $100,000 or above, then that has to be verified compulsorily. So that sort of condition you can set at the time of this audit setup, and based on that, the system will insist them to collect all the data which we have set. So at the end of the audit, they can generate the audit report, and we have that audit MIS also. In the audit MIS, if they want to compare the last 6-year audit, then they can compare that 6-year audit also. That means so whatever the non-conformities they have identified previous year, whether they have completed or not, they can verify through the audit MIS report. So that sort of information also available in our audit module. So these are the major things which is connected with our audit management, but not limited to this one. So it is a lot of features are available, which includes the template management, the organization can set their own type of audits, and the audit frequency, and scheduling, rescheduling, that kind of options are also available with our audit management system. Yeah, next. And we have an entire CRM. So when we everybody knows about CRM, right? So in our system, we have normally our system comes up with a name called COM, that is Customer Ownership Management. We call it like that. So we can assign the account ownership for individual members, as well as the individual employees, and we can assign the accounts to them like that. We can identify what, or maybe we can see the performance of the employees. We can see the 360-degree view of the customer, and there is a target management where we can set targets to individual branches or individual people, and the entire lead management is also there with our CRM. This is purely based on I call it as a purely based as a banking CRM. Okay, next. We have a customer rating module where we can review the customer rating. It can be through a mobile app or an email or a WhatsApp or an SMS kind of, where we can manage the. We can go for the customer rating. So there is a separate module to review those things also. Yeah. Next. And as you know, this compliance part is one of the major things. So we come all these fintech facilities compliance with the latest international regulations, and the software components. Whatever the applications which I have shown you, which we have discussed, is built on a latest leading technology, and it all other to the enterprise level security standards, and we follow the highest security measures through the entire SDLC process. Now, safe and smart HRMS. So in our HRMS application, we have the entire life cycle of HR activities, which starts from an interview management till the exit management. So there we cover the entire interview, payroll, leave management, attendance management, employee service portal, and asset management, statutory compliance model. Statutory compliance part. So like that, it covers almost all activities, which includes the digital onboarding process of employees. That means we can currently in the pandemic situation, everybody is going for digital onboarding. So here the employee can be onboarded using the digital platform. So we have the entire system which gives you which can cover the entire HR activities, and also comes up with a beautiful MIS which gives you a performance management, performance, and also gives you a different analytical reports also. So next, yeah. So by this, I have taken you through different channels. Different fintech channels, which helps the financial organizations to take to the next level. So I'm expecting few questions from everybody. So please. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Sinoj, you're audible. Any questions?
Thank you for the presentation. This is Rob's colleague called Lawrence. We've been listening in together. Thank you so far for the presentation.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, sir.
Sir, Anima has question.
Sir, could you please explain what is USB banking? I was not able to. USSD banking. I did not understand that.
USSD banking, right?
Yeah, I was not able to understand what is it.
Okay. USSD banking is something which we can implement where there is no data.
No internet.
No internet. Sorry. You might have seen that for earlier days we have used for recharge kind of activity. We have used some hash 99 something like that, right? So using like that, we can do the banking activities. Like if somebody wants to check the balance, then they can dial some star, some number hash. Then you will get the if you are registered with that bank, then you will get the balance of your account number like that.
Just can I just add?
Yeah, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. So first of all, I wish you know that what actually USSD is all about. It is unstructured supplementary service data. Okay.
Okay.
So actually, what happens now? For example, as mentioned, everywhere internet is there. But when you go to even African countries and all, you using USSD. For example, there will be some numbers or some where you dial something. Okay, you dial some number. So what happens now? Some menu options will come regarding, for example, want to know the balance, that transaction, whatever things you want, just like what you normally you see in the WhatsApp. This kind of things will come. So you type that particular number. For example, it can be balance amount, transaction, recharging, or any maybe check, whatever things you want to do. Between a menu, you can do it. So you type some menu, type some numbers which is relevant to a particular menu. So you will get that kind of answers from that. So that this is connected through a telephone network. Okay. So it's not connected with internet.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Thank you, ma'am, for joining.
Sir, Mr. Rob actually had some queries.
Yeah, please.
No, for us, we are okay. I think thank you for the presentation. Very good, thank you.
Welcome. Thanks for joining.
Rob, can you just share, your what's your takeaway from this presentation, Mr. Rob? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. So I just wish to know about what is actually your takeaway from this presentation.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, we have seen the overview of what safe software does, and
okay.
I think it's comprehensive. We will have further discussions with you and see where we go.
Do you have something which is specific in nature? Maybe if you are very interested to discuss it in the future.
Yeah. I think banking is moving from just being called banking, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's going towards it's going towards digital and fintech platform. So
yeah, so that's what we are looking for. I think because you have the experience in banking, it's easier then for you to be able to structure something for us that actually takes us in the neo-banking.
In fact, Mr. Rob, our experience and our expertise is more on the fintech side, especially in India. We have given a lot of fintech solutions to different financial organizations. So we are to know your interest and see how we can fintech application in your country through your company.
Definitely.
Thank you for joining. We look forward to, and Mr. Rob, you can also maybe take up this kind of webinars to your country. We are ready to support you. We can also even involve you in this kind of programs. We can have, for example, imagine how banks and financial institutions or any other organizations, we can even organize webinars like this through you. What's your opinion about it?
Yeah, this is fine. I think we are open for discussions, and let's see what's possible and what we can do, especially on the innovation side, to change how people access banking services. Our focus is on agribusiness, especially, so smallholder farmers who perhaps don't even have a phone, but they need services. So those are the kind of things we're talking about.
That's good. So thanks for your inputs. Thank you for your active participation in this program.
Thank you for having us.
Sure. Hello, Mr. Aspin, Emmanuel. I also want to know about Galaxy Tab A.
Yes,
Mr. Emmanuel? Emmanuel?
Yes, which Emmanuel? The one in Bangalore, right?
yeah. I just saw you that side. Ims.
Yes,
You are.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, sir. Ims is me.
Yeah, what's your takeaway? You know, I'm saying that no, you can really take up the solutions to your country.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I will try. Right, even today, I just tried to make time to be part of this meeting, but I have exam going on. I'll finish on first. From first, I'll be free. Then I will update you.
Yeah. I was just wondering, because I still remember that you said about you mentioned about the exam, but I really appreciate your spirit. That's good.
Yeah, sure.
Hi, Mr. Karikari. Mr. Karikari, Osai Karikari. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. And you?
I'm good. I'm very excited that you are here today.
Yes.
So what's your takeaway of today's program?
It was very excellent. I mean, from time to time, I've been joining you anytime I'm available.
Yeah.
A very wonderful learning experience for me too.
Okay.
Myself and the team in Ghana, we are on a daily basis trying to convince the local folks so that the opportunity, so that we'll be able to sell some of these products to them. So we are working on it on a daily basis, and hopefully very soon something big will come through.
That's good. So what I suggest, Mr. Karikari, is basically why can't you organize a similar webinar so that you can send all these flyers. We can even create flyers for you so that, and you can also promote it in your country. So we can come from the back end and give the presentation. So just think about that. We are ready to support you on that.
Yeah, that would be great. Of course, that would be a boost to our initiative. So that would be great. We would really appreciate that.
Yeah. So Reshma, please note down this point. Hello, Reshma.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hi,
sir.
Santos.
Yeah. Got. I'll note it down.
Please. So please initiate and organize those kind of programs for those who are interested. Definitely, we are interested. Santos, very happy to see you.
Yes. It's been a while. I sent you a message, but I haven't received any response.
Pardon? I
sent a message to you, but I haven't received any response. Just like Mr. Kakari said, we are dealing with a whole lot of people around here, hoping that we can get them on board. I made a request for a proposal on the banking software.
That's good.
Yes, so that we've met some clients that they would want to take a look at the software, more like get to know more about it, what it can do, so that we can start discussion with them. So once the webinar ends, I'm hoping to hear from you on that as soon as possible, so that we can proceed from there.
Yeah, you can directly connect in the WhatsApp, and you can contact Rishma, and I will also join, and we can have it. We can even have a separate, maybe a small Zoom session on, online session, so that we can discuss. But meanwhile, I request you to kindly send a message regarding what you said right now, so that we can take up next level.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be doing that right away.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Emmanuel sir, how are you? I also seeing my line friend,
I'm
Mohali.
fine, thank you.
Line friend Mohali Francis, how are you? Meenakshi madam, thank you very much that you are joined today also. I really appreciate. Meenakshi madam. Rishma, Meenakshi madam is from Karur, am I right?
Yes, Meenakshi is from Karur. Yeah, Meenakshi is from Karur. Yeah, I spoke to her.
Yeah. I'm also seeing Nilsson Ano from
Nelson from Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, West Africa.
Wow.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How was the session? How did you enjoy it?
Yes, I really enjoyed it. It was very good, and I will think about it and see how we can make business.
Instead of thinking, you act about it.
All right.
That's good. Okay. Don't think.
That.
Just act.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Nelson, we are there to support. We are all very energetic people. So now let us try to put some action on our thoughts.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
That's perfect.
That's good. Thank you. So keep in touch. I think we are in touch through WhatsApp group, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Sunil will join. Will add me to the WhatsApp group and we'll chat later.
Pardon?
Sunil will add me to your WhatsApp group and we'll chat later.
Sunil? Who is Rishma? Do you have his connect?
Yes, yes, yeah. I say Aniljit has got his number. We have got your number, right?
Yes, I have collected.
Yeah. So we'll connect you through WhatsApp next.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
bye.
you. Bye. I'm seeing any other persons. Hi Shubham, how are you? Sikandar, happy that you are joined here. I'm also seeing Mr. Sudhir Nair. Oh, okay. Yeah. Geeta Mohan, thank you for joining. So if you don't have any questions, I think we can. Sini, are you still there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah. I missed your initial. Yeah, hello.
Now, Praveen, how are you? Thank you very much for this session. I actually did enjoy it very much.
Yeah.
My first time today because the sessions come at a conflicting time with what I do all the time. But today I did decide to make time. It was quite informative.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we are basically trying to give more knowledge and trying to empower people on the technology side, and thereby creating some business opportunities for different people. So
yes.
So that's what we are doing. We are trying to connect to different countries, and especially African countries too. So I'm very happy that you are joined today. So
thank you very much, Praveen. It's a very, very good initiative. I'll endeavor to attend more of these sessions. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. I request you to join in the future programs.
Thank you.
So over to Sini. Sini?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Once again, thank you, everyone. It is indeed a great platform, and we are happy to know that all of you are able to utilize it properly, kind of, explore the various solutions in the IT industry, where if you're into a banking, if you're into IT, we have the solutions that create better opportunities, or we are there to inform you about the upcoming opportunities across the industries. And I think it's indeed a great job, and we have been able to associate with you, just not as participants, but I think it is more of a family now. It's the entire same webinar family, and great to see new participants. And I was just listening to the kind of questions, interactions. It's not just about question and answer. It is more of a personal interaction where we work together towards the same goal. Thank you everyone for joining us. FinTech is indeed a game changer, as it has completely changed the perception of the people from the conventional banking towards the convenience banking. And we people, we the business, we who run the business, can really trigger and explore the wonderful opportunities inside it. A hearty thank you to Praveen sir, who actually is quite enthusiastic about this idea, and it is working on the right way. We are on the right track, I guess. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. And thank you to Sinoj and Balakrishnan for your wonderful presentation. It was quite informative, and it is something that has to be understood by even as an ordinary person, or as you're into a banker. It's actually these other information what is vital to our everyday lives. So thank you everyone. Thank you all of you for joining us. It's not just about thank you. I think it's let's not say bye bye. Let's say that we will be meeting again next Saturday. Thank you.